Our fund offers three very important things to our investors. First, it gives them access to a very strong long-term growth story in India. I believe India remains one of the fastest growing emerging economies in the world for next 10 years. Second thing, it offers them a very strong visibility of growth. I believe there are very important building blocks which are getting in place to give us some visibility on that very long-term growth. And third, which is the most important thing, is that our fund offers a very differentiated access to this long-term growth story. This is a fund which is made up of very strong long-term growth businesses, which we believe will create a lot of value for our clients, but also it is driven by a very strong research on the ground. We have a very strong research team sitting in India that is meeting companies on a daily basis, and we are using all our research to make sure that the businesses that we own are tied to that long-term growth that I talked about. I believe this is the most exciting time to invest in India for the long-term growth story of India. The most important thing about this India growth story is whether we do have the visibility for next 5-10 years to invest in India. And I think there are very important drivers behind that visibility. If you think about the reforms, the digitization that has happened in India, if you think about the investment in infrastructure and manufacturing that has happened in India, these are the building blocks which I believe are getting in place to give you that long-term visibility to invest in India. And then if we believe in India, I think the demographics are perfect to invest for that long-term growth. We are talking about a huge middle class in India, 200 million households, which are earning less than $5,000 household income per year, which means that penetration in categories like autos, consumer durables, housing, credit cards, e-commerce is very low. I'm talking about 5-7% penetration. And again, if we believe in the visibility of India growth story, this penetration is going to go from 5-7% to 50-70%. So you will have businesses which can be 10 to 20 times larger, and that's what we believe is the excitement of investing in India. One very exciting company in my portfolio is a business called 5-Star Business Finance. It's a financing company which targets small businesses in India. These small businesses in India do not have many avenues to borrow from. They buy from local money lenders which charges exorbitant rates, or they buy from microfinance institution which gives them very small loans for very small duration. So for their business need, this company has created a long duration loan of $4,000 to $5,000 with a small EMI of only $100 per month, which is about 1/4 of their monthly income. So this is a highly differentiated business targeting a very large target market. They have done very good underwriting over last 20 years, which differentiates them from their competitors. And also, it's a very operationally intensive business, and they have created excellence. I've spent a lot of time in their small branches in small towns in India, and I believe this business can drive very strong double-digit growth for next 10 to 20 years. So these are the kind of businesses where if you believe in India's long-term growth story, where middle class of India, lower middle class of India will move up as India grow, these are the business which will benefit a lot from this India growth story.